In an era where our smartphones cling to us tighter than our jeans after Thanksgiving dinner, the idea of a phone detox isn't just refreshing. It's practically revolutionary. Are we slaves to our screens, or can we find that elusive digital sweet spot where we're using our devices just enough to benefit, but not so much that we're morphing into screen zombies? Our smartphones have become our constant companions, from the moment we wake up to the last thing we see before bed. This constant connection can lead to anxiety and a fear of missing out, making it harder to enjoy the present moment. But by setting boundaries and being mindful of our usage, we can reclaim our time and focus on what truly matters. Statistics Canada threw us some numbers, and guess what? They're pretty convincing. Those who kept their weekly screen gazing under 10 hours reported significantly better mental health than the over 20 hours brigade. It's like finding out that eating less cake could actually make you feel better. Who knew? This part of the essay explores the compelling data from the Canadian Internet Use Surveys and what it suggests about our digital diets. Imagine spending more time outdoors, connecting with nature, and less time glued to your screen. Social interactions become richer and more meaningful when we're not constantly distracted by notifications. Rediscover hobbies like reading, painting, or even cooking, activities that bring joy and fulfillment. Mindfulness and meditation can also help in reducing screen time and improving mental well-being. Setting boundaries like no phone zones or screen-free hours can make a huge difference. Remember, less screen time can lead to a happier, healthier you. Meet Brekenna Rochette, a lawyer who found herself handcuffed to her devices. During a grueling articling period, her life was a carousel of Zoom calls and endless notifications. It took a toll not just on her, but on her young stepson too. Here, we delve into personal stories that paint a vivid picture of the impact of our digital obsessions on our personal lives and those around us. Take John, who decided to leave his phone behind during weekend hikes. He found a renewed connection with nature and a sense of peace. Or Sarah, who replaced her nightly screen time with reading. She discovered better sleep and a calmer mind. Families like the Thompsons now spend their evenings playing board games, strengthening their bonds without the distraction of screens. Are you a serial phone checker or a casual glancer? Understanding your usage patterns is the first step to a healthier digital life. Turns out, how often you peek at your phone can tell a lot about your mental space. Frequent checking can indicate anxiety or boredom. We'll explore the difference between active and passive use of technology, chatting up a storm with friends or family versus mindlessly scrolling through social media feeds. Active use can be engaging and fulfilling, while passive use often leaves us feeling empty. By recognizing these patterns, we can make conscious choices to set our phones aside and engage in more meaningful activities. This not only improves our mental well-being, but also strengthens our real-world connections. Dive into the minds behind the stats with insights from experts like Dr. Jay Olson and Professor David Chorney. They shed light on the psychological impacts of our digital habits and offer sage advice on keeping our screen time in check without pulling our hair out. Dr. Olson emphasizes the importance of mindfulness and self-awareness in managing phone addiction. Professor Chorney discusses the benefits of community support and shared experiences in overcoming digital dependency. Practical tips include setting clear boundaries and using technology to help manage technology. By understanding the psychological aspects, we can create a balanced relationship with our devices and enjoy a healthier, more fulfilling life. How much screen time is just right for you? It's a personal puzzle, influenced by your job, lifestyle, and how you interact with tech. This part discusses how to figure out your own digital sweet spot, so you can use your phone without feeling used by it. Start by setting screen time limits on your phone. This helps you become more aware of your usage. Take regular breaks from screens to give your eyes and mind a rest. Engage in outdoor activities to balance your digital and real-life experiences. Reflect on your screen time habits regularly and adjust as needed to find what works best for you. Ready to dial back on your digital intake? We've got practical advice straight from the experts. From tweaking your notifications to keeping your bedroom a phone-free zone, discover manageable ways to cut down on screen time and reclaim your real life. Try using a physical alarm clock instead of your phone to wake up. Replace screen time with engaging activities like reading a book or playing board games with friends. Set app limits to control your usage and spend more time outdoors. Incorporate mindfulness practices and enjoy quality time with loved ones. Keep a journal to track your progress and attend workshops for additional support. Our phones can make or break our personal connections. This section examines how smartphone habits are reshaping our relationships with friends and family, backed by eye-opening stats from Canadian surveys. Studies show that excessive phone use can lead to feelings of neglect and isolation among loved ones. On the flip side, technology can also bring us closer, allowing for instant communication and sharing of experiences. It's all about finding the right balance. Setting boundaries like phone-free dinners or designated tech-free times can help maintain healthy relationships. Remember, it's not about eliminating technology, but using it mindfully to enhance our connections rather than hinder them. In an age where work from home blurs into home from work, managing our digital tools is more crucial than ever. This part looks at how professional demands can ramp up our screen time and what we can do to maintain a healthy balance. Taking regular breaks and practicing mindfulness can help reduce digital fatigue. Setting clear boundaries between work and personal time is essential. Utilize productivity tools to manage tasks efficiently and avoid overworking. Engaging in offline hobbies and activities can provide a much-needed break from screens. Creating a dedicated workspace at home can help maintain a professional environment. Finally, disconnecting from work devices after hours is crucial for mental well-being. Linking screen time with mental health isn't new, but the details are more intricate than you might think. Here, we delve deeper into the statistics and stories that connect our digital behavior with our psychological well-being. Studies have shown that excessive screen time can lead to increased anxiety, depression, and even sleep disorders. However, it's not just about the quantity of screen time, but also the quality. Engaging with negative content or constant comparisons on social media can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy and loneliness. On the flip side, using digital tools for mindfulness, meditation, and connecting with supportive communities can have positive effects on mental health. It's all about finding a balance. Moderating screen time and being mindful of how we use our devices can help maintain our mental well-being. If you think managing your screen time is tough, try setting rules for a toddler who thinks a smartphone is just another shiny toy. This section offers insights and guidelines on healthy screen habits for the little ones, highlighting how adult phone use can influence children. Start by setting clear boundaries and consistent rules for screen time. Encourage non-digital activities like playing board games or spending time outdoors. Use screen time management apps to monitor and adjust usage as needed. Create tech-free zones and times, like during meals, to foster family interaction. Promote educational content and ensure that screen time is balanced with other activities. Learn from those who've mastered the art of stepping away from the screen. Rochette's story of rediscovering life beyond the backlight is not just inspiring. It's a roadmap for all of us looking to find more balance. Disconnecting doesn't mean cutting off completely. It's about finding moments to be present in the real world. Start small, maybe a few hours a day without your phone. Create phone-free zones in your home, like the dining table or the bedroom. This encourages meaningful interactions and better sleep. Engage in activities that don't require screens. Meditation, reading, or even a walk in the park can help you reconnect with yourself. Socialize without the digital distractions. Plan gatherings where everyone agrees to put their phones away. You'll be surprised at how much more connected you feel. Keep a journal to reflect on your experiences. Writing down your thoughts can be a powerful way to process your day and stay grounded. Remember, the goal is to find a balance that works for you. Disconnecting is an art, and with practice, you'll find your digital sweet spot. Ever wonder how people in other parts of the world handle their digital diets? This part takes a global tour to discover how different cultures deal with phone addiction and what we can learn from them. In Japan, for instance, it's common to see people glued to their screens on public transport. However, they have strict rules about phone use in certain public spaces, promoting a balance between connectivity and respect for others. Meanwhile, in Italy, family time is sacred. Many families make it a point to keep phones away during meals, fostering face-to-face interactions and stronger family bonds. In Brazil, there's a vibrant culture of outdoor activities. Young people often prefer spending time outside, which naturally limits their screen time and encourages a more active lifestyle. Scandinavian countries, known for their love of nature, also show lower phone addiction rates. People there prioritize outdoor experiences and have a healthier relationship with their devices. By looking at these diverse practices, we can find inspiration to create our own balanced digital habits. Each culture offers unique insights that can help us manage our phone use more mindfully. As we wrap up, let's recap the journey from digital overload to finding that sweet spot where technology serves us, not the other way around. It's about striking a balance that enriches our lives without overwhelming them. Ready to reboot your digital life? Remember, it's not about completely cutting off technology, but about using it mindfully to enhance our real-world experiences. Set boundaries, take breaks, and prioritize face-to-face interactions. By doing so, we can enjoy a healthier, more balanced digital life. So, are you ready to find your digital sweet spot?